If you have to shrink your standards to keep someone, what exactly are you keeping? Let's be clear. Standards aren't demands, they're definitions. They define what you're willing to participate in, what you're willing to carry, and what you refuse to explain twice. They aren't walls to impress people. They're doors that only open for what matches your life. You've been told that asking for effort is too much. You've been told that clarity is intense. You've been told that consistency is unrealistic. Notice who tells you that. It's rarely the people who value you. It's the people who benefit when you don't value yourself. Here's the truth. Lowering your standards doesn't create connection. It creates confusion. When your words say this matters, but your choices say, I'll accept less, you teach people that your boundaries are negotiable, and negotiations never end. They just get more expensive. Think about the last time you compromised past your limit. You didn't feel generous. You felt smaller. You left that room with the story in your head that said, maybe I should be easier. That's not kindness. That's self-abandonment disguised as patience. Let's separate what most people merge. Standards are not ego. Ego says, I'm better than you. Standards say, I'm better without this. Ego argues. Standards decide. Ego wants to be seen as right. Standards want to be aligned with reality. One is a performance, the other is a policy. Ask yourself simple questions. Do you feel proud of yourself after you agree to this? Does this situation improve when you lower the bar, or does it just become quieter until next time? Are you accepting behavior you'd tell a friend to leave? If you wouldn't recommend it, don't rationalize it. People will call you difficult when clarity protects you. Accept it. Difficult is usually the word used for people who finally require respect. The moment you stop being convenient, your truth will sound loud to those who are comfortable with your silence. Here's the pattern. When you enforce a standard, chaos will negotiate. It will present a softer version of itself. It will promise change without logistics. It will ask for one more chance on the credit of your empathy. But change without action isn't change. It's choreography. Check the calendar, not the conversation. Promises are words, standards are time. Let's be practical. Standards need structure or they become slogans. Decide what actions match your boundaries. Fewer calls, different settings, written agreements, time-limited trials, or complete distance. Make it boring. Boring is how truth shows up. Drama can fake effort. Routines can't. If you're worried about being alone, be honest. Has settling ever made you feel less alone? Or did you just become lonely next to someone who didn't listen? Solitude with integrity isn't punishment. It's renovation. You're clearing space for what can actually stay. Your worth is not an argument to win. If someone requires a courtroom to see it, they won't protect it. Worth shows up as your baseline behavior, how you speak to yourself, what you allow twice, whether you keep promises you make when no one is watching. Lowering your standards is exhausting because you're carrying the weight of both roles, the person you are and the actor pretending to be okay with less. Performing peace drains faster than practicing it. That tired feeling isn't from being picky, it's from dragging your agreement across your own boundaries. Reframe too high. Standards only feel too high to those who never plan to climb. The right people are not threatened by criteria, they're clarified by it. Standards filter without fighting. They protect without shouting. They say, if we are real, we will meet here. Love without reliability is chaos with good intentions. You don't have to punish anyone to protect yourself. You don't have to prove anything to be taken seriously. Consequences are not cruelty, they're clarity in motion. If behavior doesn't change, access does. Keep it calm, keep it brief, keep it moving. Stop asking whether someone will be upset by your boundary. Ask whether you'll be proud of yourself after you set it. Upset fades. Pride compounds. A month from now, you won't remember the discomfort of that conversation. You'll feel the relief of a life that finally matches your words. Let's talk about fear. You fear losing connection. You fear being labeled hard. You fear missing out on a story that could have been beautiful. But here's the counterweight. You also fear waking up in 5 years and realizing you trained yourself to accept the bare minimum. Fear exists on both paths. Choose the one that keeps your spine straight. Here's something you can do today. Write your non-negotiables in 1 sentence each. Translate each sentence into one behavior you will do or refuse. Give it a time frame. Follow it without speeches. Standards are measured by logistics, not literature. Be honest again. There's a version of you that's allergic to mixed signals, half effort and attention that needs to be earned. That version already knows what to do. The hesitation is grief. You're grieving the story you wanted. Let it hurt, but don't let it make decisions. Some people will say, you think you're better. No, you think your future is worth more than a discount. That's not arrogance. That's responsibility. Your time, your energy, your peace of mind, none of those are refundable. Protect them like you want a good life. Standards are self-respect with a schedule. When you raise the bar, the first to leave will be those who are resting on it. Don't chase. Absence will make their intentions fluent. Some will return with proof. Others will find a lower bar somewhere else. Wish them clarity and keep walking. Standards create ease. At first they create friction because they force decisions. But once those decisions are made, your life simplifies. Fewer arguments, fewer edits to your personality, fewer mornings spent repairing damage from last night's compromises. Ease costs more up front and less forever after. If you slip, reset. The goal isn't perfection, it's accuracy over time. You'll have moments where you explain too much or wait too long. Learn quickly. Shorten the time between the mistake and the correction. Integrity isn't never falling, it's refusing to live on the floor. High standards don't require low compassion. You can be firm and kind, clear and warm, strong and gentle. Stoicism isn't cold, it's controlled. Speak calmly, decide firmly, leave quietly. You can care about people and still care about your peace. Here's a question to end with. After the conversation, do you like who you were? If yes, you chose well. If not, say less next time and do more. Your standard isn't just what you expect from others. It's also how you carry yourself when nobody is cooperating. You're not asking for too much, you're asking for what matches you. Effort, honesty, consistency, peace. If that sounds heavy to someone, it's because they're holding nothing. Standards don't scare love, they shape it. In the words of Seneca, associate with those who will make a better person of you.